Hi, welcome to Pax Europiana, this time here from Frankfurt again, and I'm here on my campaign for the euro for Ukraine. And you see, it's actually not me, but they have already put it up, yeah? Morgen in Europa and in the EU and in the euro. I'm very happy about that one and I want to celebrate it. Other people had also the same idea. It's so logical. Now in this terrible war, and please, we should all be full of solidarity and fund Ukraine and also reconstruct Ukraine and make sure Ukraine wins and all the support measures for Ukrainian refugees, that's all very good, and I'm calling for a big European debt package to fund all these efforts. That's all very good, but it makes all much more sense if it's on a firm fundament, the future of Ukraine, monetary fundament, and that's the euro. That's the euro, it's so logically. Now again they have pegged the hryvnia, the Ukrainian currency, to the dollar. It's a big mistake, and now they want to make it convertible again and they want to make it flexible. That's all a big mistake. Don't do that. Yeah? Adopt the euro in Ukraine. It's the firm fundament of prosperity and the symbol for unity with Europe. And then there is no currency risk, there is lower inflation, there is lower interest rates, there is lower risk of devaluations, obviously no risk of devaluation. And because I hear it more and more, it's not true that the euro makes things more expensive. Yeah? That's an absolute lie. That's Russian propaganda. That was all the time a lie. And that was part of the talking the euro down propaganda of the Russians. It's not true. It's just a convertibility. If something costs 30 hryvnia now, then it will be 1 euro or something like this. It depends on the interest rates now, on the exchange rate. But it's now 29 to the dollar, so 30 or 32. And so ultimately that will be it. And then it's fixed, and then it's firm, and then it's it. And so we shouldn't then have any risk anymore. That's very good for the investments. That's very good for the future of domestic and international investments. That's also very good for the European taxpayer billions. I'm talking about the costs, probably 700 billion for reconstruction, EU integration and everything, which have to be shared, of course, by the IMF, the World Bank, but that's ultimately also European and American taxpayer money. And they together will have to put such an enormous amount of money into the Ukrainian reconstruction. And then, obviously, it's a big party here on Sunday morning, but obviously it is the much better way to go ahead. So I'm calling for this, and I'm calling for the euro, and it makes a lot of sense. And don't believe the Russian propagandists that the poor people of Ukraine will have suddenly then bigger prices. Yeah? In Kosovo and Montenegro they have no different prices. Most goods are anyhow internationally priced. Yeah? Oil is an international market. Yeah? Whatever food is also mostly international market price. Yeah? All international consumer goods are internationally priced. Yeah? It's a very few variations for the purchasing power. And the prices in Ukraine in rents were anyhow much too high already. So it's not true that this will be increasing the costs or increasing the prices. It's a better economic policy because all our future invested money of the Ukrainians and of the Europeans and of the Americans will be sure fixed. Every euro which was invested in Kosovo and in Montenegro is a euro today as well. Of course you have inflation now in Europe, but you don't have the devaluation risk. And you have much more inflation in Ukraine. And you have the breakdown of the economy due to the crisis and the war and the disaster. So please, as they have put this sign up here, I can just repeat my call for Ukraine. It's time for the euro. Thanks a lot here from Frankfurt. More to come from Pax Europiana. Bye.